Appamada's programs and facilities are supported through your generosity. Your support really does make a huge difference. You'll find a link for contributions on the website at appamada.org/contribute. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. This is Friday already. What a week. So I'm wondering how it went for you guys today, and specifically if you had a chance to, if you saw my email, and if you had a chance to shift. Yeah.
It turns out that pain is a lot quieter when it's just one sensation in the body, as opposed to the thing that I'm causing my own suffering about. Yeah. And it still hurts, but it's only marginally louder than the comparative feeling of a tightness in my hip or the breeze on my arms or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't say it's nice, or it is still pain, but it's a really potent reminder for me that focusing on pain is not necessarily the answer. And there's a lot of other alternatives.
That's good information.
Breaking news, you heard it here first.
Thank you, John. Anyone else? Okay.
You're gonna make me talk.
Oh, Kim.
So I'm finding it very difficult to attend to everyday matters and to be doing this thing we're doing. It's just a very interesting thing. Like, for example, remembering to bring you that or water, you know, and then I've been thinking of Buddha. Ananda was the attendant for Buddha, and he was never enlightened. He just did his job of being the attendant until Buddha died, and that's been kind of going around in my mind all day, and how he might have been, if he had tried to do that other thing while he was trying to be the attendant, he might have screwed up like I screwed up this morning and did kin him when we were supposed to do the break, you know, that kind of thing. So I identified with Ananda, and I appreciated that he just held back and did his job until Buddha died. So it's a fun thing. I hope I'm not talking too much, but it's a fun thing that, so then there was the first council, and they wanted Ananda to come because he remembered everything Buddha said. But there were two requirements to come to the first council. And one was to be enlightened, and he wasn't enlightened, but overnight he got that. And the other thing was not to be levitating. And I just love that. So we
That's where you're headed, Kim.
We have to stay down.
Okay. You know, I was reading the other day in Locke Kelly's book, I had made a comment about not driving when you're shifted, and I still don't think it's a good idea, but he talks about actually driving whilst being shifted.
You could do it?
Apparently, he wrote about it in here.
And he's still alive?
And he's still alive to tell about it. So I don't know. I think for the initiates, it's not a good idea. Monica has something to say? Monica.
Yes, I just wanted to share what happened today. Mitch took me out to Barton Springs so I could be out at one of my favorite places, and it was very easy to shifting there, sitting under a tree, and then so looking through the leaves of the tree and the visual, it was easy to expand. And then the most fascinating one was when I paid attention to sound. It was just like a cacophony and surround sound of all of life, children, people playing, people talking, lifeguards yelling. Anyway, it was really actually a fun experience when I sort of zeroed in on the sound and then sort of let go of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like tuning into life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really tuning in. There's, I think I mentioned it at one point during a meditation, guided meditation, and it is like tuning something on a radio, tuning into this channel of really being aware of everything around. Well, that's cool. It sounds like a nice experience. Good. Anyone else? Okay. Then we'll start on our evening subject. So what we're going to do tonight is, it's not exactly touch, it's touching into. So that's a little bit different. And it'll be touching into the belly. And so we're going to go, we've been doing a lot of exterior stimuli, and this one is an interior stimuli. So, yeah, I think it might be nice if we can do it and then maybe do breakout groups so people can talk together, and then we'll come back into the group. So, but we'll do this shift here and then get into group. So. So what I want to say about this, so, well, we'll just do it. I don't think I need to say much about it. It'll become clear, hopefully. So, so where we're going to start, what I want to say is that the belly can be a doorway of knowing as well. And people talk about having gut feelings about things. And so after I've done this quite a bit, and I found that there's a lot of information in your gut when you pay attention, if you pay attention. I don't think I'd ever paid attention before. Missed a lot. Anyway, so where we're going to start is the usual. Just get kind of comfortable where you are, and then without really looking, you have the soft gaze out towards the front of you there, and then we're going to drop the awareness down away from the mind so we can make use of it. So it's not going through the mind. And so we just start, and I'm going to do my hands. So we'll just start opening up this awareness that we've been noticing the last couple of days, and just very slowly allowing yourself to settle into the space of awareness, and just increasing that awareness. Or you're not actually increasing the awareness, you're increasing your seeing the awareness, or being in the awareness, or being aware of the awareness. So just move it out. And actually, you don't even have to do the out. That's just a habit of mind. You can just drop the awareness. If you brought it down from your mind. Drop it through the neck area. And just feel awareness dropping down. Go through the heart, keep on going. Just let it drop. Continue. And it may take a little time, but you can kind of feel it moving downward. Down through your abdomen. And dropping further to the lower abdomen where your belly is. And once it's in your belly, then just open to what you notice. What do you notice? And if anybody would like to share, you could just say it. So what I'm noticing is heat. And a little tightness there. Maybe a little holding. Just pay attention, pay close attention to what you sense in your gut. Just drop down there. There. I also feel kind of a hardness. Something, yeah. Something's tight. And for whatever sensation you might discover, just ask it what it is. It's holding. What is it holding? Is there fear there, anxiety, sadness? And if you don't notice anything at all, that's fine too. And then You might also feel the space around any sensation that's there. Is there space there in your gut? Just be aware of that. And again, put your awareness in the space. And notice what that's like. What do you notice from the space? And in that space, do you find awareness itself? And what is it aware of? Is it aware of itself? And just abide there for just a moment or so. Just observing, noticing what you're noticing. And notice too if there's any images that might come up. While you're abiding there. And now we'll move back out. And I'll ask that we get together in pairs and talk about that experience. Okay, so what did you have anything to share from your talking with other people about your experience? How are your guts? The movie. Yes, Leslie.
I put the wrong hand there, so ignore the clapping.
Okay.
Well, I I just found it interesting that both the person I was talking with and we talked about how tired we were. So I don't know if that seems to be something going on this week, but I problems with my stomach. So when we started focusing on the stomach, it's like, but I've spent the day trying to not focus on my stomach. So,
Oh, dear.
you know, it was definitely an awareness thing. So, but just noticing, hey, just tired.
Tired. Yeah. I presume that's from the heat and probably being in the retreat the whole week. That's kind of tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Anyone else?
I'll talk. I was with Jay and Lynn, and I learned so much from both of them. Jay was reminding me about the
under a quarter full.
Oh, sorry.
okay. Remind me about the dropping down into letting the awareness drop down. She said right away, getting deeper, and I go, oh, thanks for the reminder. And Lynn said that she asked her. She also had kind of a knot in the stomach. I had a knot in the stomach. She had a knot in the stomach, and who was tense? Who was contracted? I really that was very helpful, and I think there was something. Anyway, it was really so enriching to be with my two partners.
Mm-hmm. Great, glad to hear that. So were all of you had knots in your stomach?
No.
Well, I mean, of the group that you were in.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Okay. I was just curious because I've noticed sometimes when people are shifted together that they start to have. It's like there's something going on in the field and they have reciprocal things going on. So, anyway. Thank you, Rosemary. Anyone else? Okay, all righty then we'll stop there. So I will say before we go into Zazen very quickly that tomorrow we'll be doing this shift into freedom. So it's a whole lot of steps, and tomorrow morning, and then it's going to be a full day. So so yeah, and then the afternoon we'll have I'll have something brilliant to say, I'm sure. Stay tuned for the afternoon.